Nash. I used to do Doctor Who reviews, now I do fantasy movies and people doing stupid things. No said before. Do it, you can move.
Do you have knives?
It's your choice.
My name's Brad. I played Bayless on that guy.
I'm Rick Hasmo. I do a show called Even More Gay.
Yeah!
I'm Demon Hagen. I review stuff that Brad hasn't got to yet. With an actress I want to. I have to.
I'm Leo. I host That Sci-Fi Guy. I review science fiction. I also host the League of Inebriated Gentlemen, where I review theaters.
I'm Kyle Calvin. My throat is a bit sore, so forgive me. I host a show called Browse All High. I'm that guy with glasses and shapeapocalypse.com.
And I'm Matthew Budd, aka Film Brain, and I literally wrote it 40 minutes ago.
Okay, so any questions for Boogie Bob at the end?
Right now.
I know you're a RoboCop. What are your thoughts on the new one, both as a remake and as its own movie?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but it looks terrible, and I'd rather not think about it until I have to actually work on it. I had something more interesting, but it just looks like shit. Back.
I have a question for the panel as a whole. Actually, out of all the movies you get as a constant request, what one will you not review because it's out of your wheelhouse?
Doctor Who. Come back to me, I'll think about it.
There was one that I started watching and I got 20 minutes into it and realized that it was literally nothing but two people having sex in front of a Nazi flag. So I kind of skipped it.
I'll literally review any movie I feel like. It can be any genre. And I also would be interested in finding out what that film was.
Anything straight. People ask me to review things that aren't sci-fi.
People frequently ask me to do Blade Runner, but frankly, I'm not sure at this point what more I can say that hasn't been said before, and I'm worried about being redundant. And that's the only reason why I don't do that one, even though it's one of my favorite films.
For me, whenever I pick a movie to review, it's usually because I find something in it that I can like hook on to and create a whole essay on it, like 5 pieces about it. Other than that, I don't think I can think of any one title that perhaps just to me. I did get one request for Inception, though, which apparently is in our house.
Funny enough, I got Inception as well at one point. Like, I don't review anything that I feel like I'll have enough material from, but I'll get the odd weird requests. Like, I remember one time, this was before the remake came out, someone asked, can you review Evil Dead? It's terrible. What? Like, go to my subboard and look at my request thread. That someone did post that. I swear. Along with the
Actually, I just got Star Wars Episode 1, people asked me already. The Red Letter Media, the Stars of Pearl.
I remember the whole premise of what I do is pretty much looking back at why we never had a fantasy blockbuster up until Lord of the Rings. And people keep asking me to be very modern. I'm like, the basic thesis here, you're not.
So what will you do, Harry Potter?
I'll be here.
Okay, so anything for Nash?
Will there be a special MAGFest edition of, you know, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I hope not. It started snowing, and people are going to go get drunk after this. So I'm anticipating.
Some of us are drunk right now.
I'm anticipating the grand drunken snowball massacre.
All right, this question is for everybody. An evil wizard tells you that you may only live in a world without Disney or a world without Nintendo. Which world do you choose?
Well, without Disney.
I have a logic question on that. Without Disney, the company, do the people who worked there still exist?
No.
I really don't care that much about iPhone.
I need my drunk Nintendo nights, so it's Disney.
I'd probably go for the world without Nintendo simply because Disney owns absolutely everything else in the world.
Without Nintendo, I guess.
Disney bought Star Wars, so.
Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I grew up with it, but now I realize that it kind of solidified how we make movies now. We are living in the house that Spielberg and Lucas built. I kind of want to see what the world would have been like without it. If like the Scorsese's and the Coppolas kept like surrounded through the years. So without this,
Here I am at the end, and I'm thinking, if I said a world without Nintendo, would that be massively unpopular at a video game convention? Okay. World without Nintendo.
Oh, right here.
Hey, I'm sure you guys have gotten a lot of like weird fan backlash that you disagree with, fans who, you know, give you negative feedback on a review or disagree. But what was the fan backlash or negative feedback that stuck with you the most? Whether it was because you disagreed with their opinion or because they disagreed with the process for me or open question for everyone.
I have one. I have an interesting answer for that. This month, me and Rap Critic did. Well, last month we did 4 videos on the Insane Clown Posse, 2 reviews about them.
Oh no! Yes!
I had no idea they were so into their band. We had people claiming that both of us were deliberately trying to troll their fan base. Other ones were saying we failed at the review because we were obviously trying to troll them, but then we didn't reveal it was all a trick for some reason, a mirroring of what happened in their fucking Wraith album. They seemed to think we were doing some sort of performance. You know, not even the fucking David Tennant fans get this crazy.
I was surprised by the lack of logic amongst jugglers.
That does seem a bit silly, yeah.
Basically, anytime I say anything political or about religion, I talk about religion.
You see, I've reviewed several religious movies, and the juggler thing completely blew out the water.
I still get hate mail because of the negative review of Man of Steel. I say get over it.
It was not a good movie.
Man, this. It's only, and it's not that I dislike the fans because they're live here and it's great, but there's just a certain level you just have to start filtering out because it's either so much or and comment threads in general have started doing this. I posted a while back how Popular Science got rid of comment threads on their website entirely. They did away with it because they just felt like they were redundant and they were dragging the original market. And it really, I'm not happy with that aspect of Web 2.0 because instead of it actually being about what's being presented to the audience, it's the audience stepping up and using it as, you know, kind of a platform of Me Too, class clown kind of stuff, and it ends up being the signal to noise ratio just gets distorted. You get more noise than you do anything useful out of it. It just to sift through it all, it takes too much out of it.
I'm kind of surprised I don't get more of these, but I once did a YouTube comment that was to the effect of, "You need Jesus because you're dangerously deviant." And I didn't respond to it, but in my head I was like, why is this person watching a review of Dante's Code? Which is a gay porn series about wizards that are naked all the time.
I have to. Do you want to go?
I did a crossover with Mars Girl on
Tiny.
And we wrote the script very fast, and I made a science fact error that I didn't fact check because it was literally written overnight and come to the next morning, and yeah, I called it a flag for that one. So I'll always double check all of my facts now, even if crunch time.
I can't tell my story because police ended up getting involved.
Correction, the rail station took place in Oakland, not San Francisco. This happened like a couple weeks ago, so it's still fresh in my mind. I said that the rail station took place in San Francisco. Everyone in the world said it took place in Oakland. I didn't know there was a difference.
It's not like we don't want to cross the river from each other.
We care about it, dude.
Well, technically,
I've got to say the equilibrium review. Obviously. I mean, when we were making that, it was like the third thing I had actually properly done on the website from review format that I'm kind of known for, so it was really kind of shaky, and it was still kind of getting its teeth in. I had no idea the immense backlash that it did, just like, whoa. But I learned lessons from that review. The tack in that review, I sort of went in the wrong direction, where I kind of went after the fans a little bit. I was like, why is there a fan site about this? And that's kind of really the wrong approach. See, I've kind of distilled it to, you can say what you like about the movie, but keep it about the movie. Don't go off topic, don't go about the people too much, don't go about the people behind the scenes too much, and for goodness sake, don't attack the fans of the movie, that just makes you look like a dick.
right back to one.
Anyone else?
Aaron.
Yeah.
One of the aspects I've found about internet movie reviewing is that if you have fun, like watching a movie and actually mocking it, then perhaps you can get good material out of making a review. And usually the guys watching the review will have fun watching it. But is there a review that you're the most satisfied with, and you really think a lot of people really enjoy as well? And this is for all of you besides
probably like Caligula or the Holocaust. Stuff like I Spit on Your Grave. Being able to make like a 20-minute comedy sketch out of the first 20 minutes of that movie. It's challenging. The stuff that I get to play around with and kind of do some sketch work with, I usually tend to be pretty satisfied with.
My one, I'd say probably my sex cat review. I'm a lot of stuff worked in that, and I'm usually very critical of my own stuff, and that one sort of sucked the least.
I was always pretty proud of my Robot Jocks review. But Robot I did Zombie Apocalypse 2012, and me and my team shot some parody scenes basically to go in the middle of it, and a lot of people actually thought those were scenes from the movie. I don't really mock movies in my show. I think movies that I really like, the concepts of film that I really like, although I think some people thought I was joking really Wonka over.
But yeah, I think he was Satan, right? You can't believe Wonka was Satan.
Well, but yeah, I'm in terms of being proud of my work, I sort of vary from episode to episode. Sometimes when I upload, I'm like, this is going to be great. And sometimes when I upload something, I'm like, this is shit. And I worry about them, so it kind of varies with me.
Well, lately I've been in a really perfectionist mood, which is why I've been releasing stuff that's like 30, 40 minutes long, which I should never do. It just works too much work for me. But I think that the last one, the Cloud Atlas, was really well. But some of the older stuff, I think what I did with the Serbian film, because I knew it was like mimetically terrible. It was an automatic punchline in and of itself, and I actually learned a lot in making that movie. I learned a lot about Serbia that I never thought I could. And I think that's caused me to go in a different direction, because before I was just taking these films to find jokes, and then I realized that I got a lot out of, not only for myself, but also for my audience, out of just trying to give the movie a fair shake and do some actual research. And plus, I think the end joke was a lot of fun. My dad actually works for NATO, so having the ending where I call NATO to bomb Serbia